and why I got into filmmaking and screenwriting and acting and all of that stuff was because when I went out and saw a great movie, and there was a bunch of movies around this time, like 1999. I was about 16, right around there. Not to date myself, but I was about that. Anyway, Fight Club came out. Fight Club was one of those movies that honestly didn't walk out of the theater going, that was the greatest movie I've ever seen. I walked out, and for 2 weeks I walked around going, what the fuck was that? What did I just see? What happened? And there was like great moments, but I was like, what happened? 2 weeks later, all of a sudden a ball dropped, and it was like, this is the movie of our generation. Like, I don't know if I necessarily said it that way, but I was like, this fucking hits home in a deep way. And then for the next fucking like 20 years, I was just like trying to process what the hell I saw at 16. But I wanted to give people, like, back then for me, going to the theater was this place of solace. And I used to also play ice hockey, and going to the ice rink and skating around was this place of solace. And I feel like there is a certain element of that. To me, it was a very high degree, but to everybody, there's a certain degree of, we go to this stuff for solace. We go to this stuff for a certain sense of fulfillment or completion or answers. And storytelling, the reason why this is passed on from generation to generation forever through everything is because story is such an important part of our lives. It's everything. It's meaning. And so when you give content without real story, without real experience, it's like, it feels like the problem didn't get kind of impacted. I've walked out of the theater before and I've been changed as a person. That's a great storytelling experience. That's like, fuck that filmmaker, those screenwriters, like the director, they did something, and it changed how I look at the world and how I see people and how I see myself.